Alchemical Records newsletter, February 23rd, 2023. We see the mountain. The distant mountains. We see them, but we will never walk them. Nevertheless, we see them. Tad Williams, Shadowmarch, Volume 1. After many years of owning this book by one of my favorite fantasy authors, it came out in 2004, I finally read through it. I was inspired by this short segment from the beginning of one of the chapters as I have been spending so much time in Utah surrounded by mountains myself. I have walked few of the mountains that I have seen in my lifetime, though I have walked some of them. There are some mountains I will never walk on, but I see them. By seeing them, I'm given the opportunity to admire them, to witness their snow-capped peaks in the winter, and to observe the paths of the water runoff as spring approaches. The sheer size of these geographical landmarks remind me of my humble position in the universe, but I also think of those who have gone on before me and who have proven that scaling this mountain is possible. Perhaps within the scope of my present abilities now, perhaps once given the proper training or equipment, or even against all odds if necessity requires. As you undertake your creative journey toward your destination, you will come across mountains. Then you must decide if you wish to attempt to cross them or go around them. You may be fortunate enough to join a party or team of others traversing the rugged terrain, or to identify a guide that has knowledge and experience of the climb. Thrill seekers may hear about certain kinds of mountains that pose a particular set of challenges and risks, choosing to go out of their way to ascend summits that only a few have dared, often with little reward besides the experience of having made the attempt. If there is one thing that I have learned about coming face to face with my mountains, it is that I do not have to face it alone, nor should I. Mountaineering is dangerous activity that is better done in pairs or as part of a larger team. Teammates look out for one another, checking for signs of altitude sickness, hypoxia, or psychosis, among a number of other risks. Teammates carry weight for one another, share responsibilities in setting up and tearing down the campsite, and boost morale simply by being on the same trek together. Beyond the need for reliable teammates, the idea that you might climb Mount Everest without having some sort of plan seems beyond silly. Yet this is precisely what many artists attempt on a regular basis, climbing the heights of the music industry without respect for the delicate nature of blending art and business together in a way that speaks to fans, serves communities, and expands into greater opportunities. I've taken the liberty of sharing some new graphics on our services page outlining 3 very different approaches to a similar goal. On the link, you'll find the results of campaigns we've run to help Amulet, Ben DeHaan, and Mark Teray reach new audiences. Our team loves to share big number success stories as much as anyone else does, but we're truly passionate about each individual artist's immediate and long-term goals and creating sustainable solutions for future releases. Alchemical Records has been sharing the music of the mountain since 2009, and we want to see that knowledge and experience translate into tools that you can use to plan for your next climb and help you identify members of your team that can help you reach your summit. If you are a music fan wondering how you can help artists make that next climb, consider joining the Alchemical Records team as part of our initiative to connect a community of artists, fans, and organizations together, expanding the reach of the DMV creative community within a global context. Thank you for your support and for the support of the artists we have the pleasure of sharing with you. Daniel.